What's up? Yes, continue from my last save. We're back for our afternoon session of Starfield. I had a short nap, some delicious nachos.
Good work out there. But don't let it go to your head, or you'll end up like me.
Give me 2 seconds, I gotta answer this.
You need anything, Bloodhound?
Nah, I'm good, too. Hey, how's the kiddo, by the way?
She's doing great. She just lost another baby tooth. She's really starting to read, too. Her dad's teaching her.
How about that? I remember
Hang
when
on.
she was old.
This is for my sister-in-law.
Barely speak.
She's a vet.
You must be proud.
So I sent her some messages about our cats, and she responded back. So I am
You know,
getting her up to speed on things.
why
Give me a
I'm
second
not
here.
up. Can't put her at risk, you know. I'll just have to live vicariously through the trackers that go through.
I hear that. Well, you know, Anyone stupid enough to go after your girl would see us rain fire down on them faster and more ruthless than the wrath of hell itself.
I know. All the same, it was time to get out anyway. Thanks.
You ever want to learn from the best? I'm your guy.
If you're here to convince me not to kill again, you're wasting your time, old man.
Now hold on, it ain't always about that. I just want to know where you got that new hardware I saw you walk in with earlier.
I got it from Stash. Traded that old currency he deals in for.
I can't confirm that.
Ain't that something? You give him junk money and he gives you high quality gear.
I can't confirm that too.
I have no qualms with this deal.
Of course, I don't get what he sees in the stuff.
Well,
No one outside of him.
it isn't the rookie.
You guys can hear me, right? It's like I said before, I'm collecting it because when it comes back into circulation, I'll have a huge supply of it.
Yeah, we hear you. We just don't think any of us believe it'll make a comeback after 100 years. But hey, you do you, Stash.
Yeah, we'll see. Just gotta keep going away. It's worthless.
What are you standing around for when
right.
there's fugitives on the loose?
Sorry, man. I had to answer a message. That's why I was standing around. That came through right as I was sitting down. All right, we're going to go back to Shattered Space is what we're going to work on. Oh, crap. Where did my chat window go? Hang on, guys. My chat window disappeared. And I just noticed this. Stream elements. Multi-chat. Thank you. Why was my multi-chat missing? Alright. All sorts of fun errors today. What's up, Stedman? Adventures. I finished Trackers Alliance yesterday. What's up, James MC? So today, we're going to get back to Shattered Space. Which was... Yeah, we're working on this quest. But yeah, we finished up...
The home of House Kadik was the only one to survive the cataclysm. Sometimes I wonder why the Great Serpent spared ours and...
Great Serpent, Great Schmerpent. I should take the Rover.
one else's.
Because that's way out there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I totally wrecked that. See if those fuckers follow us down here.
You're not so tough.
I think we're okay. The footprints here are less sporadic. You can tell that someone rested here and then headed to the northwest. Is there a way to upgrade your jetpack skill in a way that makes your rover almost useless? I don't. It depends on so many factors, Dribrom. There are ways that you can. Oh, they're definitely coming for me.
Hope you're ready for a fight! We beat him purple!
Who are you and where did you come from? There are lots of ways to upgrade your jetpacks to do different things. I don't think there's a not that I'm aware. I'm not aware of a combo that makes the rover worthless. Maybe, I guess if you went like speed or something and like put a bunch of points in your... I mean... I don't think so. I mean, because yeah, you can do different things to your mods with the mods and the jetpack, but man, that's a good one. I don't know. I haven't like played around with mods on the jetpack enough to be able to answer that with any definitive proof. I haven't seen anything like that personally. I mean, just the movement on this thing is so much faster than anything you do on foot, especially when you boost. Like, there's no way a jetpack is getting anywhere close to that.
Another offering for the great serpent.
What the hell do you have in here? Demon goats? What's up, Deeks?
That's far enough, strangers. You want to tell me what you're doing on my property uninvited?
Serpent's blessing, sister. We come in search of Vaeric Vithal.
Vaeric Vithal? As in Viktor's son? Haven't seen him. Ever, in fact. Besides, what would the heir of House Vithal be doing on my farm?
Good questions. He's injured. We're worried about him.
I can understand that, but I can't help you. The only people here are my partner Zen and our daughter Mila. No one comes around here. We're isolated, and that's the way we like it.
That's the way we like it. His injuries may need special treatment, please.
All right, fine.
Irina, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Zen, yes, I know quite well. Never mind my partner, they're just overly cautious. As I said before, I've never seen Vaeric Vithal. We keep to ourselves. There's no reason for a path to cross. But we did aid an injured young man a few days ago.
That's gotta be Vaeric.
I forgot
It's
he came
too
with me.
coincidental. It must have been him.
It must have been him. Well,
We sent him north. There's a long-abandoned growth farm we felt he could make use of.
Groats.
He claimed he lost everything in the incident that swallowed half of Dasra. He wanted to start a new life. We even gave him 2 of our own groats to get started.
Groats are good. Deeks says, splitting my time between 4 games. Crimson Desert, Pokemon Fire Red, Arc, and Marathon. Gamers, we are eating good. Soon I'll be adding Starfield to that list. Dude, anytime someone says that gaming is dead, and I'm like, all I have to do is like look at the releases that happened within the last 2 weeks and what's ahead for the next like 2 months, and I'm like, y'all are fucking ludicrous. Anybody who thinks that gaming is dead is brain dead. So much good stuff coming out. Appreciate. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome, and safe travels.
Woo!
If you find him, give him our regards.
Conflict in conviction. So demon goats are called groats. And I'm sorry, those are demon goats, kids. Look at that fucking thing. That is hideous. Tastes like chicken. By the way, where is he sitting? That is what you call elite parking, kids. Oh, it won't let me park here. It says your parking is obstructed. Oh, no. Oh, man. Hello? I thought it was a perfect parking spot. Well, I haven't found anything so far. Remember what I'm looking for in here. Yep. Did you pick? Contraband cache. I can't take it because I'm not a smuggler, but I do want the points for picking the lock. It's tempting. But I'm rich, so I don't need it. How am I doing on points? I need 5 more locks. Oh, one thing I can take right away. Oh, I need to build some more ship mods before I can rank up to level 3. Alright. Well, I'll burn those points later. That's going to be the hardest part about starting over from scratch on the PS5, is going to be the fact that this character has been leveling up forever and has so many points in all this cool stuff, and starting over from scratch means I'm going to be a little baby again. I'm not going to have any of my cool abilities. I got to really start planning my playthrough too. Yeah, we'll leave the demon goats alone. What am I looking for in here? I haven't found anything yet. Ah, here we go. I'm gonna be, yeah, and I'm gonna be poor. Yep. Got up early, fed the groats. If I ever hear news of Darza returning to normal, perhaps I'll initiate contact with Tane again. I want a life far away from serpents and house politics. Everything's catching up with me again. My father, the people I've left behind. I miss my sister. All the aids are up and running. I realize now the Pacific conflict I put my father in. The question remains whether he can let me go, or if one day I'll wake up to the Bethel wardens at my door. Dude. Dude. For real. And let me tell you, I don't think your father's prepared to let you go, bro. Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends. I think if I wasn't streaming Studman, I would probably just keep playing and keep on one platform. But since I'm streaming, and I get good traffic when I do Starfield, and all the guides that I can do that are specific, because that's the nice thing about like guides, is that any guide you make can be an agnostic guide that's just a game guide. But then there's also guides that you can do which are unique. It's the same guide, but you just make a version for the PlayStation, and then you make a version for the Xbox, or you make a version for the... And so it's like this infinite pool of being like, okay, the new Starfield coming out, there's at least 20, off the top of my head, 25 guides that I can make. That are guides I've already done. Number 1 best tip, ultimate beginner's guide, crafting guide, weapon modding guide, starship modding guide, starship shipbuilding guide. You know what I mean? There's all these guides that you can do, and that's specific to the PlayStation. So from a content creator's standpoint, it's a really easy decision to just start from scratch, because it'll make good money. With a brand new audience, and the audience I already have from all my 2.5 years of playing this game on the Xbox, a lot of those people will watch anyway because they like Starfield. So, but if I wasn't a content creator, man, you could just keep playing with your existing, go through the Unity. You're going to be able to take stuff through the Unity now with you. So, like, Yeah, 25 things I wish I knew before I played the game. Very true. Plus now, like, one of the things I've been doing is, not that I'm ever going to need them on this character because I'm going to be playing on the PS5, but I'm stockpiling them anyway because all of these advanced weapons can be modified with the new X tech to become legendary and then exotics. So I've literally just been running around stockpiling, and if I was going to continue this character, I'm in the perfect position to just go crazy once the new update drops. Because I literally would be able to go, okay, new update is here, let's go through the Unity, let's start a brand new character from, let's start a brand new playthrough right through the Unity, assuming I get a good universe that I want or whatever, and then just start going from there. Or if I like the universe I'm in and I've only done 10% of the quests or whatever, I just hang out and farm these weapons until the update drops. And then when the update drops, I've got all these weapons that I've got ready to go to mod, and that I could just start playing, farming my X tech, doing the new all the new content, the new Terran Armada DLC, start doing incursions, getting new ships, getting new weapons, getting new mods, upgrading everything. Like, there's lots of different ways you can go. Cowbell says, I was a stockpiling before the tech was announced. I'm just a hoarder. I am totally a hoarder in this game. How many times can you do what? Go through the Unity? However many times you want. It is unlimited. You can go through as many times as you want. There is no limit. Anyway, I do not know what I'm looking for here. I haven't done this quest in a while. We found... I don't know what else is in here. This was the bedroom. We found the we found the ledgers. There was nothing in here other than a half-eaten sandwich. Which I will totally take a bite out of. Why not? Let's take a nap. Nothing in here. Huh. We gotta talk to one of the robots.
I am currently engaged if you are in need of supplies. I suggest speaking with the nearby humans.
Nearby humans, you say?
Because I do not experience boredom, I excel in the performance of menial tasks.
Me too, buddy. Me too. Hey, Carl. I wonder where Carl the Groat is. That was a funny line. I excel at menial tasks. I'm like, buddy, I stream games for a living. Me too. Me too. You want to watch me cut down trees and do an awakening for the next 4 hours? Let's do it. Let's go farm resources in an MMO while streaming. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I gotta look this up. I don't remember what I'm looking for. Conflict and conviction. What the hell am I missing? Search the coffee table. Oh, I missed something. Okay, I found the log. Ah ha ha! See right there, there it is. All right, now I can go return to Tane. That's literally the only thing I was missing.
Veric's been busy if he got this much done. Nothing going on out here. How about you? Find anything?
Well,
Sounds like it's a waiting game then.
It seems I have uninvited guests. You want to explain yourselves?
Whoa, hey, it's me. Dang. Put the gun down already.
It's not you I'm concerned about. It's your friend.
I'm Vindicator Renfail.
I wish I could say I was pleased to meet you, but something tells me this isn't a social call. Please, if you're here on my father's orders, allow me to plead my case.
Of course, I would like to know your side of this story.
I'm glad someone does for once. I am not sure how familiar you are with our culture, but all I've ever wanted was the right to choose. I was born House Vethal. I was raised to inherit the role of elder, to run the Ministry of State, to worship the Great Serpent. But I want none of it.
Born privileged but doesn't want the responsibility. Boo-hoo. Well, there's always a choice.
With House Vithal? Easier said than done.
It's never mattered how much I tried to reason with him. My father simply would not let me go. His pride and the fear of what it would mean for House Vithal is all he cares about.
Parents trying to run your life. I get it.
Then you understand.
I do.
All I want is to make my own life. Something Tane understood and was willing to help me with.
The credits help too. But yeah, guess you got the whole scoop now.
The credits helped too. But hey, man, I'm just being honest. Well, that explains the tracker.
Yeah. I needed a way to find him once he got outside the city. I lost my ship to the incident, so I didn't want Vaeric running off thinking I could just grab him and go. I was also out all the credits he was gonna pay me. That's where you came in. I figured, why not two for the price of one?
I need to go see if Chris made coffee.
So, now you know my true intentions for leaving, and given the circumstances, I may be here for some time. My hope now is to make the best of it here.
Alright. Tell me why you chose to leave now of all times.
I suppose I owe you that much. The truth is, the scaled citadel was the last straw. My people are so blinded by faith and politics, they don't see how it's destroying us. Anasko Varun eliminated half our population in the blink of an eye. My sister Vashti among them. I could no longer live in a society that won't put its people first. That would destroy itself in the name of a god that has done nothing for us.
I'll never understand religion, especially at extreme levels like this.
I understand that some people need
See, I've
faith
just been
as
playing
guidance,
at being the
but
serpent's
Varun
touched.
society takes it too far. I hope you can see why I want to walk away from all this. To start my own life. I ask that you give me that chance.
I would ask something for you in return.
Anything. Name it.
Your signet ring. Victor wants it as proof of debt.
My ring? Vashti gave it to me. It's all I have left of her since the cataclysm. The disaster took every physical reminder of her except for this ring. Just wiped her from existence.
It's a small price to pay for your life.
You're right. And I know Vashti would want it this way. Take it. I'll find solace in the fact that the ring will remain with my family. And now I hope we are done here. Thank you for seeing reason. I owe you both my life and freedom.
Now that's over with. I'm gonna hang back here, talk to Vaeric a bit. Besides, I don't want to be around when you break the news to Viktor. Do me a favor and find me at the Herald's Rest when you're done.
Find you at the Herald's Rest when you're done. I can do that. You know what? I don't think I can fast travel when I'm in the, I think you have to get out to fast travel. I'm just gonna leave my rover. Oh my goodness. I think I can use the armory after this. I think.
We will serve Dasa to the last man.
'Tis been a while since I've done this quest.
The incident was a terrifying show.
Well? You're back. What news do you bring?
What news do you bring? We're gonna lie. Vaeric answers to the Great Serpent now.
What have you done, Vaeric?
This blood is on your hands, Viktor. I hope you remember this.
You know what? You act like this is a crime. Your own laws demanded death.
And I clearly said exceptions should be made.
No, it was Vaeric's choice. He knew the consequences.
You were his father. You were supposed to protect him. You think you are doing what is right out of some blind dedication, but you are destroying this house. You already lost one child. You had to murder the other.
Victoria! I will not hear any more of this. It is done. Leave us.
Douchebag!
No, I am leaving to mourn my nephew whose memory you disgrace with your very presence.
That's right.
Victoria!
Leave her be, Luther. The Great Serpent will guide her. She will understand in time and emerge stronger for
Oh, I seriously doubt that, bro. Something tells me she's not getting over that.
She will. She has duties to perform. Ultimately, I care nothing for what you think. Now, only one matter remains to discuss. Did you find anyone who aided my son in his treachery?
Trust me when I say the situation was handled.
Good. I also have heard nothing of my son's disappearance, so I appreciate your discretion in this matter. You restored order to this
Oh, a
house,
whopping
and
1,000
have my
credits? Ooh,
gratitude.
thank you, sir. I feel so
Here.
blessed.
The access code that Ekris needs to connect to the power grid. Now go. I have much to arrange.
Okay, can I use the... merchant? This is the big question, because I can't remember what I gotta do to unlock this.
Sorry, you do not have approval to trade with me.
Maybe it's after you do all three. I really just don't remember.
Sahima's research and algorithm have proven to be even more vital than I estimated. Did Viktor finally relinquish the access code?
He did.
Excellent. We'll finally have the resources to fully charge the morning device. Now, let's hope House Steward Kef is as forthcoming as the others.
Well, that's where I'm heading next. All right. You know, I think the biggest boost, I'm thinking ahead here to the next character, the sprint in terms of getting around the world, being able to sprint for these, because look how slowly my oxygen goes down.
Excuse me.
That's been a huge thing. I think that was over on the strength side. By the way, I need 2 more lockpicks or 1? I need 3. Yeah, fitness. This one right here. That's such a huge deal to be able to get around. Man, I really don't know what I want to create. Probably somebody, because you know one of the hardest abilities to level up is like especially if you're going through your first playthrough. You're not going to have a Unity ship. You're not going to have a Starborn ship. And you can use the pilot sim. You can use the simulator and the UC Vanguard to rank your way up through piloting. So really you just need 4 points saved up. And then go use the piloting sim and just grind out those 4 ranks of piloting, which allows you then to have rank access to all the really cool ships in the game. Decisions.
Viktor Vithal executed his own son for heresy. So much loss, and yet the Ministry of State prevails.
Lots of crazy stuff happens in this place. Okay. Alright, I need to go check in with Chris, and I hear one of the cats crying a lot, so I need to check if it's Lucas or what's going on. And then we'll be back in a few minutes. So hang tight. Just be a couple minutes here. I just need to check if there's coffee and check in with Chris.
Apologies, my mind is elsewhere.
Yeah, we're back and then gone again, and then back again and then gone again.
The Ministry of State executed Vaeric as
All
a
right,
traitor.
I am gonna open
must
chat
all
back
remember
up for
our
folks,
duty to root
everybody.
out
So if
heresy.
we're watching on
Even now.
Twitch and YouTube, we're gonna open it back up. Chris said we should see if people are still gonna be asshats, or if people have calmed down over the past couple of days. So on Twitch, chat should be open again. It's no longer subscribers only. How long that remains that way depends on the chat. If we get too many trolls or assholes, I'm going to lock it down again, and I'm going to open it up over on YouTube as well. I will also start checking TikTok chat again here in a couple of minutes. I got to get everything open again. So, be respectful. Otherwise, we'll go back to the way it has been for the past few days of keeping things to members and subscribers only. Do I like Crimson Desert and the Outer Worlds 2? I like all games. Have I ditched Crimson Desert? No, don't be stupid. I play lots of games. I play usually 2 to 3 games at any given time. We know this. Like, it's known that I'm a variety streamer. I don't only play one game. I already did my Crimson Desert stream this morning. So now we're doing my Starfield stream. We're also playing Greedfall 2 right now. Playlists for Crimson Desert, Outer Worlds 2, Starfield, Greedfall 2, Solasta 2. All the games I play are over on YouTube. Greetings from the Great Serpent. Alright, I gotta look something up because I got a message from my...
The guards overheard my neighbor forsaking
2 seconds, I gotta update Chris on something.
What a fool. I have not seen him in days. I pray that the Great Serpent will deliver us from our hardships soon.
Sorry. I need to work.
Great Serpent, please help me. I am terrified. Viktor Vithal executed his own son for heresy. So much loss, yet The Ministry of...
Alright. Having to do some stuff with Chris and see about taking a cat to the vet today and all sorts of stuff. Alright. So confusing why people are always bashing Starfield. I mean, it's just angry people being angry. The game's been out for 2.5 years. If people are still angry, I mean, people being pissed about a video game is pretty sad in the first place because it's just a video game. Andreja blocking your view? Well, that's not a bad. It's not a bad view with Andreja. Yep, we'll be starting fresh on the PlayStation here soon.
State prevails.
Miss, I'm sorry, but I cannot just give you supplies. We are stretched razor thin as it is.
Are a herald, are you not? Is it not your job to help those in need? Why will you not help my family, my children?
House Dulv is at your service. Hello, Vindicator. Malibor has kept me informed of the situation. The deadlock of the High Council. I hope your presence here means things have changed.
There's no such thing as a perfect game. Other houses have agreed to cooperate, now it's just down to you.
Good. Good. I'm pleased that the Council is once again working towards a solution. It felt wrong not to help. Do you know where I was when it happened? The incident, they call it. I was in the temple next door, conversing with my cousin. I was in the middle of replying to him about, you know, I don't even recall. Some meaningless bit of family drama, I am sure. One moment he was there, and the next, gone. My cousin, the floor, the wall, just gone. I found myself looking out at the scaled citadel, unable to comprehend. And now, here I stand, the elder of House Dulv.
Sorry for your loss.
My loss? Yes, I suppose. Although, from an outside perspective, one could consider it a fair trade. Given my new role. Perhaps even a gain.
Yeah, Stubbs. People are going to be mad regardless because it wasn't the Elder Scrolls 6 or Fallout. It's a weird thing because Bethesda is one of the few game studios in the world that operates more than one IP. Not the only one, but they are one of the few. Blizzard is another company, but if you look at the scale of Blizzard compared, and this was something that Todd brought up in the Q&A that we did up when I was at Bethesda last week or the week before, whenever it was. If you look at the size of most studios that are doing what Bethesda does, they will have 1,500, 2,000 employees or more. Look at CD Projekt Red. Look at Blizzard. These are companies that have more than one IP, and they have big teams. And they will work on multiple IPs at the same time. Even Larian Studios is doing that now. But Bethesda doesn't do that. Bethesda works on one IP at a time, and they always have. The issue is that Bethesda has 3 IPs now. When it used to be one IP, people who grew up with Bethesda games were used to getting an Elder Scrolls game every few years. And then they added Fallout into the mix, and it was like, okay, we're going to get Elder Scrolls, Fallout, a couple of Fallouts, another Elder Scrolls, and then Todd had been wanting to make a space game for a long time, so they took time off from both of those franchises to make a space game, and fans of the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout franchises, who were used to getting a new game every few years, suddenly didn't get a game. And now they're having to wait much longer than they normally would have had to wait, specifically the Elder Scrolls 6 fans, because they went from Skyrim to a Fallout project, to a Fallout project, to a Starfield project, and now they're back working on an Elder Scrolls project. So it's been however many years since Skyrim came out. 2000, that's been 15 years ago. So it's been 15 years since there's been an Elder Scrolls game. Well, not technically true, because Blades came out a few years ago. So, but a lot of people don't consider Blades an entry because it's a mobile game. So yeah, those are the people who are upset. But I think everybody else, based on our community, everybody else who just loves Bethesda games in general and loves all of the games that the studio does, I think we're all eating good. Like, I'm extremely happy. I love Fallout 76. I love Starfield. I love Fallout 4. I love Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster. I'm happy with Skyrim. Like, I'm okay with it. Like, I don't care how long it takes because I am happy with all their games. So, you know, getting something new every 2 to 3 years, something fun to play from Bethesda makes me content. Especially considering I can dip in and out at Fallout 76. They do updates every 6 to 8 weeks. They're doing plenty of updates here. They've got new DLCs. They've got lots of other stuff. It's a non-issue for people like me who just love Bethesda games. So it really comes down to people who are just upset about Elder Scrolls 6. And or want them to hurry up and do another Fallout game. Everybody else, I mean, they're also, the other thing too is like, we were talking earlier when Deeks made that comment about how there are so many games that he's playing right now and we're eating good as gamers. That's why I don't worry about how long it takes between mainline entries of any of these studios, whether it's CD Projekt Red, Bethesda, BioWare. Like, I just don't care because, like, just in the last 2 weeks, we played Solasta 2, we're playing Greedfall 2, we're playing Crimson Desert, we were playing, I can't remember, something before that. I've got Returnal coming out in April. We've got Suros coming out in April. We've got Lego Batman. We've got James Bond game. I've got Fable, Grand Theft Auto 6. We've got blah, 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 blah. There are so many games to play. And if people would just go play games instead of bitching all the time, they would find themselves far happier because there are so many fun games to play. Rather than getting stuck on, why hasn't they made another Elder Scrolls game? Todd lied to me. Stedman says it's like people who complain about the Elder Scrolls 6 teaser. Todd and company just wanted to show that they were making it, so people stopped complaining. It'll be out when it's out, but naturally they still complain. Yeah, and then Bethesda constantly puts out good stuff. But like I said, it's a scale thing. Like I said, and Todd mentioned this during the Q&A, was, you know, if you look at most other studios who operate at that scale with multiple IPs, they will have 300-400 people working on each individual project. And they might have, you know, look at Blizzard. Blizzard has thousands of employees, whereas Bethesda keeps it down around 500-600 people and works on one IP at a time. For the most part, you know, they have a handful of people who run Fallout 76. They have a handful of people doing stuff on Elder Scrolls 6, but then the bulk of the team is currently working on Elder Scrolls 6 right now. What I meant to say was a handful working on Fallout 76, a handful working on Starfield, and then the bulk working on Elder Scrolls 6. So, lots of fun stuff coming down the pipeline from Bethesda. Bethesda fans are eating good.
Hardly. I was quite comfortable with my position within House Dulv, and fully expected to remain where I was. You cannot imagine it. A single moment of pure, terrible silence. A meter's distance was all that separated me from whatever has become of Dazra. I find that through all the chaos and the scrambling since, my mind drifts back to that moment. I could be gone as well. But here I remain, spared. And I do not know why.
Sounds like a you issue, Whitey, because I can assure you Crimson Desert is available on the Xbox store. We're looking at it right here. So I don't know what bug you're having, but it's available on the Xbox store. So yeah, it sounds to me like you're having a bug.
Perhaps. But it has come at such a cost. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Stubbs, that was something I
shoulder my
commented on
own
the other day.
burdens,
When you
not
look at most of the
force
people
them
who are
upon
working at
you.
Bethesda, like
I've grown so tired of the council squabbling, and I want no
they
further
promote
bargaining.
from within. So most
I
of
have
the
no
people who have been
demands,
there
no
forever.
requests. All must serve, and House Dulv is no exception. That remains to be seen. That is what I can tell
Xbox Store is great. I've been running
Sometime before
Xbox
our
for many
current
years. I have an
calamity,
Xbox Series X, which is what we're
an
playing on right
Escobarun
now.
approached me
I've
looking
had
for
an Xbox
information
Game Pass
about his
Ultimate subscription for more than
grandfather's
4 years, and I love it.
He was
So you can't say that the Xbox Store isn't
frustrated
great.
at
That's
the
a
lack
false
of
statement.
progress. House Dulv keeps extensive records, you see.
What you meant to say
While I
was
was never
that
told the
occasionally
exact
bugs can
reason
happen for
behind the
any
inquiry,
storefront, and that's probably
I was
what's
able
happening
to
right now. Is
deduce
there's a
fair
bug.
amount. I provided him with the shipping manifest
I fixed it
from
for
the
you,
time
by
of
the way.
Serpent's Crusade. Materials and equipment that suggested some highly specialized research. I told UNESCO where those materials had been sent. Weeks later, well, you've seen the citadel. You know as well as any where we are now. The timing is too close to be coincidence. UNESCO returned from the site in unusually good spirits. He boasted of something called the vortex interlock, and that it was the key to unlocking some new unseen potential. Whatever records exist of this interlock were swallowed up with the citadel. And as for the original site, executors were sent, but did not return. And we can spare no more casualties. So I suggest you visit Malin Dam to the southeast. I believe it is more than it seems. It is the only place to learn more about these vortex interlocks and what connection they may have to the events at the Citadel.
Okay.
And should your search be fruitful, make sure it is known that House Dulv was proud to serve when called upon.
Copy that.
Have all the supplies been inventoried? Yes, I've completed that now.
No, it's the culture of people who think everything has to be a 10 out of 10 to be a worthwhile experience. Like I'm having a huge group of people who are having meltdowns right now because I am critiquing Crimson Desert while playing the game, getting great enjoyment out of it for the fun that it is offering me, but also critiquing all of the issues that it has.
They are so pretty.
And I have people.
Stop that.
I have people talking about how I'm just hating on the game, and it's like, I'm not hating on the game. I'm playing the game and having fun with it, but I am critiquing it. That's the difference. And if you look at the, I said this morning, if you asked me to rate the game, and I don't like to rate games for that reason, if you asked me to rate the game, I would rate it like a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10. And people will be like, how the fuck can you play a 5 out of 10 game and call it fun? Because not every game has to be a 10 out of 10 to still be enjoyable. A game can still be fun, even if it's not a 10 out of 10 experience. And the problem you have with most smooth brains is they can't comprehend that a game is something you can play unless it's a 10 out of 10. So they will say things like a game is slop, garbage, or trash, even if they themselves give the game a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. They'll be like, this game's a 7 out of 10. Like, I literally had a guy the other day on TikTok who said, The Outer Worlds 2... No, sorry, it was Avowed. He said Avowed... The writing in Avowed sucks. I would give that game a 7 out of 10. It's absolute garbage trash. And I've read that comment multiple times and went, what the fuck are you saying? A game is a 7 out of 10 and it's trash? What the hell are you even smoking? Like, that's not how that works. Like, a game is not a 7 out of 10 and trash in the same sentence. No, that's not how that works. So yeah, it's a weird dichotomy of idiots. But yeah, the big difference with me right now with Crimson Desert is I'm not glazing the game as like the best thing since sliced bread. I'm like, yeah, it's a fun game, but it's got a lot of flaws. Here are the flaws. Let me point them out. By the way, I did the same with Starfield when Starfield first came out. Go watch my reviews from when the game first came out, and I called it a meh game, where I said, this wasn't that great, that wasn't that great. Cyberpunk 2077 did this, that, and the other better. You know, they could improve upon this, that, and the other. And then over time, they improved Starfield, and it became my favorite Bethesda game of all time. But it didn't start off that way. I critiqued the hell out of this game when it first came out. Performance was shit. Locked to 30 frames on the Xbox. Shattered Space in particular had horrible performance when it came out on the Xbox. Even performance mode had hitching. And now here we are, playing uncapped ultimate maximum quality frame rate mode, and it is smooth as silk. Games get better over time as they are patched. It ain't fucking rocket science. O11 says, why did I stop playing Crimson Desert? Oh, you poor smooth brain. You've never heard of a variety streamer before? You've never heard of a variety streamer? Do you know what variety streamers do? Variety streamers play different games. I've already done my Crimson Desert stream for the day. Now we're doing Starfield. I do 2 streams a day, every single day. Play 2 different games every single day. Some days we do 3 streams. And I played 3 different games in a day. Mind blown. Which house in Shattered Space is your favorite? You know, I don't remember from my first playthrough, but this playthrough I've been liking it because of Sehima, so. Correct, a 5 out of 6 game is an okay average game.
You can't get in there, not unless you have a card.
Where did you come from? You're a little short to be a maintenance worker.
You're funny. So, you're trying to get in there? You're not the first person to come here recently, you know? Anasko Varun himself was here. I saw him, but he didn't talk to me. And there were too many other people around him. They all looked really serious.
I'm here because I'm trying to help Anasko.
I heard he disappeared. Is that true? I never saw him come back out of the dam. But I did see them go in. They had cards that let them open the door. I found one after they'd left. I thought about using it, but I didn't want to get in trouble.
I'll take that card from you,
Kavil said
kid.
I should give it to him for safekeeping. So I did. Maybe he'll let you have it.
Thanks for the tip.
He's really friendly. I'm sure he'll help.
I have playlists of Death Stranding 1 and 2 up on YouTube. Go forth and enjoy at your leisure. I don't, yeah, I mean, even 10 out of 10 games, I just don't think they exist. It's not really a real thing. So a good example would be Baldur's Gate 3, and I use this example a lot. Baldur's Gate 3 is the most awarded game of all time. Before that, it was Witcher 3, but Baldur's Gate 3 is the most award-winning game of all time. And many people would consider that game to be a 10 out of 10. I would not, and here's why. When it launched, it was a buggy hot mess, and a lot of people have forgotten this. The first patch, go read the patch notes for patch 1 for Baldur's Gate 3. Came out a month after the game launched. It contained more than 1,000 bug fixes. More than 1,000 bug fixes in the first patch for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sorry, a 10 out of 10 game does not launch with 1,000 bugs that need to be fixed. It's not what a 10 out of 10 game is. A 10 out of 10 game would be a flawlessly executed, perfect game. Doesn't exist. Now, was Baldur's Gate 3 a solid 9.5 out of the gate? Fuck yeah, it was. 10 out of 10? Not a chance. There's never been a 10 out of 10 game. It's that means it is perfect. 10 out of 10 is perfect. 0 flaws. There's no such thing as a 0 flaw game. Every game launches with bugs, performance issues, hiccups, all sorts of fun stuff that gets patched over time. So it's like, people chasing that 10 out of 10 myth is just like, pfft. How is Solasta 2? You can go watch my review of it over on YouTube. Now, are there games that I would consider to be exceptionally high on my list? Oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and 3, Icewind Dale 1 and 2, Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars: New Republic, this game, any Bethesda game, Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, we could sit here for an hour and I could list off games that I think are some of the best games I've ever played. None of them are 10 out of 10 experiences. Because I can find flaws in every single one of those games, no matter how much I love them. Alright, dude. I need your card.
I would ask for... Always good to see a friendly face. No offense, but it's not your property.
Okay. Do not attempt to deceive the great serpent. He sees what's in your heart. I'm gonna go for a persuade option because I need the skill points.
I am not sure I see the point.
Seriously, some might think you're planning on using it yourself.
No, that is not true. I have no interest in going in there.
Does remove running out of time.
I only want to do the right thing.
Well, then give me the card, dude.
I understand what you are saying. It did seem important. To warrant
I like all types of combat in games, other than Souls-like combat.
Right, fine, take it. Just if there is a reward or something for it.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't rate games. I review games, but I don't rate games. Specifically for that reason, because my biases are not your biases, and my likes and dislikes are not your likes and dislikes. So what I can do is say, these are the things I liked and disliked about this game. These are the things I find to be good. These are the things I find to be bad. But at the end of the day, it's up to you as an individual to decide if something is worth your time and money, not me. Because I will play things that are bugged to hell and back, man, and still have great fun doing it. I still think Stalker 2 was one of the worst experiences I've had with a launched game ever, and I still had a great time playing it, but it was so fucked up. I never said that I can't play games with graphic flaws, 011. I said there are certain games that are so old that when I look at them, I don't enjoy the graphical quality, and therefore I won't play them because they feel too dated. I never said graphical flaws. That's the problem with a lot of people, is they interpret things in their own way, and they don't actually pay attention to what I actually said. Because I never said that I don't play games with graphic flaws. Not once have I ever said that. You would know if you actually paid attention to what I was saying. Favorite traits for character? Like in this game, Youngs? I think it just depends on the character I'm playing. There are lots of fun traits. Some of my favorite... if I go back to like older games, I look at I really have an affinity for the old point-and-click adventure games because I grew up with them, and I do love them. But graphically, I can't play them anymore because they just look like dog shit. But like Quest for Glory 1, 2, 3, and 4, King's Quest 1 through 6, arguably, Police Quest 1 through 5, maybe 1 through 6. All the early Lucasfilms, LucasArts games. Zack McCracken, the Alien Mindbenders, all the way up through like The Dig, Sam and Max Hit the Road, the Monkey Island games, like Full Throttle. Like I loved all those games in the especially in like the early 90s, like 90 to the late 80s up to like mid 90s, you know. That point and click adventure game era was so good, and I played so many really awesome games in that time period, and they have a very special fond place in my heart, but they are old as shit, outdated as shit, and not really worth playing these days. Although I did go back and play Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis maybe 3 years ago on the channel. I did that. There's a series here on the channel. It was rough. It was really rough. I have been told there is coffee. I'll be right back. Yeah, I can't go play Morrowind. I tried looking at somebody's stream the other day, Stubbs, and I went, ooh, yeah, I can't do that. It's too graphically outdated. It's too far back, man. Alright, I have coffee, thanks to my wife. Fake wife making fake coffee. Meat says, I love point and clicks. Monkey Island and Space Quests are so fun. They really are. Baz Curtis says, my wife and I love playing Starfield. She loves making outposts and decorating them. We tried Fallout, but just couldn't get into it. We came back to Starfield. I tell you what, outpost building is getting a lot cooler with the Freelands update, man. I think my favorite part is the pre-designed, it's a prefabricated module. I got the hiccups, hang on. It's a pre-designed module that you can just place down, and it's fully decorated on the inside, and it looks great, and it's so cool, and it's just like, I want to place an outpost here. Bloop, there's an outpost. Ooh, I found a nice little cabin. Yeah, there's a nice little view out over the lake. Boop, there's my outpost, and you don't have to spend, a ton of time. You can just plop the base down, get yourself a waypoint, and then you can start expanding the base from there. So you start off with that module. I think it's a great starting point, and it's really cool to like think of it like you're a first time landing on a planet, and you're a pioneer. You're working with list or whatever, and you have this like really quickly. It's set up. It's your basic living quarters, and then from there you can go outside and like start using your building. Crafting stations and like building your actual garden and your outpost and building yourself a landing platform and all these other things. That's really cool. Oh, he knows exactly what that is. He says, Mommy, you brought me a snack. The Dig is a phenomenal game, Manxton. Phenomenal. For its time, it was fully voiced with Hollywood actors. Steven Spielberg produced it. That was probably the epitome of point-and-click games in the 90s. But also Gabriel Knight's Sins of the Father. Really good game. Fully voiced. Tim Curry, Mark Hamill. Yeah, man. There were some good games that came out around that time. Yeah, I've told that story a bunch. Studman is like, when I got Cyberpunk 2077, I had a PS4 Slim. And I have the videos. They're still on my YouTube channel. If you go back and look, I tried to stream Cyberpunk 2077 on my PS4 Slim when it came out. That was way at the beginning of my streaming attempts. And I had so many blue screen crashes on like the third or fourth stream. It was like 7 crashes in 45 minutes. Blue screen crashes, like full on, had to restart my PS4 from scratch. I gave up. And then like a few days later, they pulled it from the PS4 store. I kept playing it offline and got like a 50-some hour playthrough of it and left a review about how it was this amazing game, even with all the bugs. Like, I thought it was a great game, but it was so bad. Like, and then I came back and played it again when Phantom Liberty dropped and they had the 2.0 release, and I played it on the Xbox Series X and was like, oh shit, this is how the game was supposed to look and play. This is amazing. So went from like, a 6 out of 10 experience to like a 9.5 out of 10. One thing I wish these games had was a way to play distinct friend to do. Co-op would be really cool for Starfield. I would love co-op. That would be fun. Can I put displays of weapons and stuff on my ship? Oh, yes, you can, Planku. You can do that now in Starfield. Like ships right now and all of your outposts. There are weapon stands, there are armor stands. Matter of fact, I'm in the middle of a dungeon. I can't go show it right now, but like I have the Razorleaf ship, which is, you get that from the Mantis quest, I believe. And in the Mantis ship, in the Razorleaf, there's already it comes with like you go downstairs and there's like a jail cell to like, because you're bounty hunting. So there's like an actual cell block in your ship, and in that downstairs area is like the armory for your ship. It's so cool. Starfield is a great game, being Brian. It is better than ever. Do I ever play Nintendo games? No, I'm not on the Nintendo network. Xbox Series X, PS5 Pro, and PC are the platforms that I play on. over here. Can I use this? Floor is inaccessible. Okay. Guess we're exploring on foot. For a little while, Mike, until we get trolls again. I opened it up about 30 minutes ago to see if people can be responsible and respectful, or if we're still gonna have dipshits showing up in chat. But my wife said I should try it out and see, since it's Sunday afternoon. So I'm gonna listen to what my wife said and see if we can have an enjoyable chat without people being disrespectful and racist. Disruptive, disrespectful, all those things. What weapon is this? This is one of the new weapons from the Trackers Alliance content called Crowd Control. This is a legendary rifle, automatic fire, a mag shear. This thing is badass. Look at all those cool stats. The only thing that make that better would be explosive rounds. And I've modded the shit out of it and made it more powerful than it was at launch. If I had to guess, Bethesda has had a very strict schedule forever of they publish new games every 4 to 5 years, Astro. So this came out 2.5 years ago, so I would say end of 2027 at the earliest. I would say 2027, 2028 is when we see Elder Scrolls 6. I just finished the Trackers Alliance missions yesterday, Calvaroom. If you missed any of them, I will be airing those. I've already aired the first few episodes. You can watch the VODs back on YouTube, but there's also a specific playlist that's been created where I'm only airing the Tracker Alliance stuff. And then we're airing the rest of the reviews, or the rest of the episodes today and tomorrow, and then I'm going to have a review for the new Trackers Alliance stuff that'll come after that. But yeah, I finished the Trackers Alliance stuff last night, or yesterday afternoon, whenever I streamed Starfield last. I haven't published that video yet, Stubbs, but I have that to cut out and show on... I'm going to cut that out and put that up on YouTube to show people the kind of stuff you have to deal with when you do this for a living. More Unity possibilities would be really cool. I would love... Because right now there's 10 variants and it's random. I would love more variants. That'd be cool. Wait, there's a bounty hunter ship? Oh, there's all sorts of ship in this game. There are so many ships in this game. Plus, you can mod the ships as you see fit. You could build a ship from scratch. You could steal ships. You could buy ships. You can find ships. You could do all sorts of stuff in this game. But specifically, the ship I was just talking about is the Razor Leaf, which you get from doing a quest line, and it is a pirate bounty hunter ship. Oh, but the Freestar Ranger one also, because you're a police. Like, the Freestar Ranger ship is a police ship as well, because you're a popo. You're a popo in space. I've not published since episode 6 about Cal, so the rest of those episodes are going to be coming out. The plan is today, when I finish this stream, is I'm going to go publish 3 new episodes of the Crimson Desert playlist, and then I'm going to turn around and air probably 3 more Trackers Alliance videos, probably, maybe more. I'm not playing Lord of the Rings Online tonight with my family, so my brother is out on a date night with his wife, so I am going to be working on publishing videos for the playlists tonight. So expect more Trackers Alliance videos tonight. Yeah, the prison ship you get from the Crimson Fleet intro mission. There's tons of prison ships you get, yeah. Prison ship, bounty hunter ships. Ooh, look at there. Digipix. And a safe. Ooh. Really? Ah, there we go. Slightly different position. Oh, I should be 2 away from max tier lockpicking. Yep, I need 2 more. 2 more. 2 more locks, man. Cannot activate pump. Critical fault and power grid 3x. Repair or disable this unit. Can I get out through here?
Warning. Power fluctuations detected. Rerouting to compensate. Drainage pump control bypassed.
There you go. Sub pump control. Draining the water. There she goes. Oh, Jesus, Sahimia. God damn, she scared me. Oh, what do we got here? Do not stand directly under the modulator. Avoid prolonged exposure. Story, 100%. Asteroidly said, what do you consider more important in a game for yourself personally? Story, gameplay, role-playing, or technical things like graphics? Story and graphics are the 2 #1 things for me. Gameplay is probably my last thing on the list. Like, I will play, like, I have played some really shitty gameplay games, but that had really good story and cool graphics. So for me, it's story and graphics, 100%. Gameplay is very low on my list. I like fully voiced, narrative-heavy, cutscene-heavy games. Trackers Alliance stuff at the Creation Club? It is, but it is not free unless you already own the first one. If you bought the first one last year, whenever they released the first 2 missions, you get the new ones for free. Otherwise, they are, I believe, 700 credits to pick up the whole set. There's 7 missions? 7 missions in total, I think. 7 or 8 missions in the Tracker Bounty Hunter series. Crimson Desert has 260 peak. It's a launch weekend. That's an interesting thing, but also it's not going to mean a lot until they get the patches out and can fix all the problems that are causing people to refund the game. Got to get that control patch out to fix the controls. There's a bunch of map crashes happening for people on base PS5s now. Got a lot of issues to work out in Crimson Desert. But it is launch weekend.
You are not welcome here. You will leave immediately. This is your only warning.
Who are you?
I guard these halls with my brothers and sisters until the shrouding. None are allowed here, including you.
Yeah, I think controls are the only thing that's really driving me nuts about Crimson Desert. The rest of it I can kind of, you know, deal with, but the control scheme has got to get... It's not the combos, by the way, it's the other shit. Like the jump button being square instead of X, and then the jump button also being the interact button, or the other one is clicking left thumbstick to crouch. What the fuck? It either needs to be the circle button or the right thumbstick. And also, why am I pushing the left thumbstick down to crouch or to hang from a ledge, but that's also the same button that shoots out your arm that you use to do puzzles? And so sometimes when you're standing on the edge of a rooftop and you want to drop down and hang off the ledge, instead of hanging off the ledge, it like shoots out your arm. Like, they need to fix all that shit. There's so many issues with the controls in Crimson Desert. It's so bad.
I do not care what you think you need. Jinan Baron himself charged
I got the
us
map
with the
crash
protection
earlier.
of this facility. It was his last order, and it will be carried
And the fact
out.
that you can't remap buttons on the PS5, they need to let people remap buttons, and they need to add accessibility options into the game. Like, there's a lot of stuff that Crimson Desert needs to fix. Yeah, jumping instead of picking things up is... Dude, I've seen so many people make shorts about that, Big Al. Like, my Instagram Reels and TikTok shorts are just full of people yelling about how they can't click on anything because they're all just constantly jumping. What are you talking about? Janan Faroon died decades ago.
And yet, his orders were clear. That he has passed on does not matter. The work done here must be safeguarded, protected, never permitted to leave. None but the speaker may decide otherwise.
Josh says I've already pre-ordered this game.
And
Super
you
excited.
Are not the speaker.
It's a good game. All right, crazy ghost lady. Not being able to remap controls in 2026 is crazy. I know, right? It's definitely the biggest offense is the lack of accessibility options and not being able to remap controls. Like, it's just like, dude, it's 2026. Come on now.
You were warned. You did not listen.
That doesn't fix the issue. Mods are not an issue. Mods do not fix what is fucked up in a game. Pearl Abyss is working on a patch that will fix the game. Frankie Tanky says, can't wait for Free Lanes. Just got the upgrade with Shattered Space. Free Lanes is awesome. Too much at stake for me to walk away.
Then you have forfeit your life. The speaker's orders will be carried out. You must die.
Did you hear that noise? You are truly one of the promised, Captain.
Yes, I am, Sahima. Hope you brought your knee pads. You're gonna need them. I will accept all sorts of worship, my dear. I will accept your adulation. No, this doesn't work. ¿Estás bien? ¿Estás bien, Chris? Okay. One more lock to go to max out my lock picking. Oh. Uh-oh. See what happens, guys? We open up chat. And as soon as we open up chat, we get assholes. Look at that comment over on Twitch, guys. Look at that. Well, we got to ban a bitch now. Why'd you have to do that, Silent PT? When did you create your account, by the way? Account created June 19th, so you're not somebody new. You've been around on Twitch for the last 10 years. The fact that you just called this Slopfield shows us you are a little bitch. And do you know what we do with little bitches on my channel? If you don't like Starfield, you don't have to watch my streams. Like, you literally saw the title, you saw the category, and you chose to click anyway, which makes you an idiot on top of being a little bitch. And here's what we do to little bitches.
Strong hand, fist of iron, judgment falls. Hearts are dying.
Bad hammer strikes. Tears like rain. Justice served. Feel their pain. My wife is looking at me and laughing. We haven't even had the chat opened up to non-subscribers for an hour, and we already had somebody coming in and trying to yuck our yum. Get a life, losers. Now on the flip side, Darth Vader GameCat says, new subscriber over on YouTube. Recently found your channel after the PS5 announcement. Really excited for it. Only a couple more weeks. That's right. Deke says, my favorite part is feeling like a badass after a fight. Then in front of the whole time I jump on a pole instead of pick up an item. Not the most graceful of nights. I totally meant to do that at Crimson Desert. Well, we do have, there are skins. There are skins for lots of things in Starfield. AFK Mar says it doesn't make sense that people watch something that I don't like. I know, right? It makes 0 sense. Did you not play Shattered Space with Andreja? Andreja is integral to Shattered Space. My first playthrough of Shattered Space was with Andreja. She was my romance companion, and she is absolutely integrated into the Shattered Space DLC. Like, there are so many unique dialogue lines that you get when you have Andreja with you. I'm not sure what you mean by your only disappointment was the lack of Andreja's incorporation with it, because she was incorporated in every bit of... Like, this DLC was pretty much built around her being, like, the companion that you take through. So I'm not quite sure what that statement means. Barrett is also an extremely interesting choice because Barrett can sense things and has some very unique dialogue options with the Shattered Space as well. And I was running through with Barrett until I met Sahima, and then I was like, you know what? She's awfully cute. I think I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Ooh. No, I don't play on PC. I'm playing on Xbox Series X. I have yet to see anybody give constructive criticism on this game, what-ups, other than myself. Because my original review for this game pointed out a lot of the flaws. I called it a meh experience. And then over time, it's just gotten better and better and better. And I have reported on that as it has gotten better and better over time. Most other people will just put things like, Starfield is garbage, Starfield is trash, blah, blah, blah. Lynn! She's like, oh, no, no, no. I don't need Barrett 2.0 in my life. Have I played No Man's Sky? Yep, there are several hundred hours of No Man's Sky on my YouTube channel. We usually drop in and play. Every year I'll play a little bit since I first discovered the game. More information on the premium editions of the game can be found over on Bethesda's website or any of the chosen platforms that you would prefer to buy the game on. But I don't remember the price off the top of my head, but you get the base game, the 2 DLCs, Shattered Space, Terran Armada, 1,000 points to spend in the Creation Store, and a bunch of skins and stuff, and like an art book and something else. But you have to go look at their website because I don't know off the top of my head. Or Xbox Store, PS Store. In an alternate universe, Starfield was made by Naughty Dog and got universal praise. I don't think that would cut it either because so many people hate Naughty Dog these days for being a woke company. So this would just this game would be called woke garbage if it was made by Naughty Dog. It would have to be made by Larian. So in an alternate universe, if Starfield was made by Larian Studios, it would get universal praise. Does it reset? I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Do I need to do... What am I supposed to do here, by the way? Am I trying to break this? Naughty Dog is making a sci-fi game called Intergalactic. And it is going to be awesome. Can't wait to play it. All right. Intergalactic Heretic, maybe? I don't remember exactly what it's called off the top of my head. It looks phenomenal. Yeah, I like Naughty Dog games, period.
You think you would be rid of me so easily? The arrogance! The work done here has tied us to this place for all time. That is why we have agreed to guard it.
Sister, have you not finished this game? You should have heeded Courageous words in the beginning, little one. This is no place for you.
The outcome has not changed, Vedrasa. We are still in control here.
Calvarin says during the first day of Shattered Space, Andrea had location marks and conversation points. If you entered them, then she would speak on things, but you also had to be at a point when her and romancing of her, which I was. So I got all of the options for her. So maybe that was a problem. If you weren't at a proper point with the romance of her, then maybe you missed out on these things. Then Calvarin says later on they updated it so that she would speak on things even if you weren't at the romance point with her and you were just starting out doing Shattered Space first before you romanced her. That's interesting to know. I didn't know that. I had already romanced her and she was my companion before we did Shattered Space. Like, I had married her before we went into Shattered Space. So I got so much dialogue with her. So, like, saying that you definitely, and maybe, like I said, I haven't ran her through since then, but it sounds to me like they patched that she gives all those even if you're not on the romance option with her now. But if you played at launch and you didn't romance her, maybe you were missing out on some of that stuff. But I know I got so much dialogue with Andreja when we ran through Shattered Space because I was romanced with her. It was huge. Detroit says, thanks for all you do. You're the reason I learned to have a new love for video games because we have the same views. It's hard to find people like us. It is hard to find people like us. I love the fact that when you do the Lynn thing, by the way, you're like, Lynn, and you do and it literally says in the emote, it's like you use finger guns. It's like, Lynn, finger guns. And she's like, oh no, I don't need a Barrett 2.0. I laughed so hard when I saw that the first time. I was like, oh no. Yeah, Crimson Desert's an okay game. It's got a lot of problems, but I am having fun with it. We'll be playing more of it later. Stay tuned. Pros and cons to having certain companions for the... No, it's mostly just flavor. It's mostly just flavor. They all have their own perks for this, what they offer you in terms of starships and stuff, but in terms of who do you want to romance and all that stuff, it's just flavor.
Your indecision is weakness.
Sorry. I suppose we can skip the fighting this time.
Your resistance does not change my orders. They will be followed. Do you even understand why you are here? What it is you are looking for? This seems a fool's errand.
I'm looking for a vortex interlock.
So you do know something about this place. It does not matter. The interlocks are not yours. They belong here with us, and they will stay here. You should have left when you had the
I know a lot of
chance.
people think that, Napier.
By the serpent.
That's just what you wanted, Sahima, right? A little alone time with the boss man. Alright, I need one more locked chest. Is there another locked chest around here somewhere? Before I click on the computer. Uh-oh, what happened to you?
And you are sure? We need the object itself?
Yes, Speaker. These vortex interlocks are complicated devices. We could recreate them from schematics we have recovered, but that would take time.
My brothers and sisters and I, we are bound to the pods. The pods are powered by the interlocks. We move them and you kill us.
Yes, I understand. But you are sworn to serve, are you not?
We are, Speaker. All must serve.
Then what better service than to facilitate contact with the Great Serpent himself? Your sacrifice will bring about a new era for House Varun.
As the Great Serpent wills.
We will begin extraction at once. Then we should have everything we need to upgrade the equipment at the Citadel.
Anasco was a power-hungry nut job, it sounds like. I don't remember this at all. Work done here will lead House Varun to an enduring victory over the brutes of the settled systems. Human trials begin tomorrow. Test subjects remain alert. All 4 subjects have remained stable for 10 months. Monitoring shows minimal fluctuations in energy, no degradation of their ability. The vortex interlocks were key to civilian on-site transference. Developing the vortex crucial remains to the tech. Subjects have been reporting dreams that suggest some sort of extra spatial ability. I don't need spacesuits. Why is it sending me back here? Find a way to open the door. Not quite sure why it sent me back to that. That, my friends, would be a secret. What we got today? Okay. Oh, that doesn't look creepy at all.
interlock speaker, and the sum total of the data gathered is on the slates in your possession. Well, then I have all I came for. It is time to leave. You, Phantom, one final order awaits you.
We exist to serve, Speaker.
I know you do. My grandfather insisted this place remain secret, known only to him, known only to the Speaker. No one else.
As the Speaker wills it.
Sir, please. Have we not done all that was asked? Oh, you and your team have served well, but your service to me is at an end. Now you shall serve the Great Serpent directly.
Kind of a psychopath. All must serve. It'll be fatal beyond this point. There was a safe under a computer. Hold on. Where did I miss a safe? Guard says there was a safe under a computer. Which computer? Damn it. I only need one more point to max out my lockpicking. Where did I miss a safe? Hang on, I'm checking underneath all the computers here. Aha! You're not wrong. I did not see that. Thank you very much. There we go. And I can now completely max out my security. 5 auto attempts can be banked. Boom. Oop, wrong way. Yeah, a perfect example is this game. This game has what we would consider to be standard controls that are pretty standard across the industry, like the B button stealths, right? It's pretty standard. You bash with that. You sprint with the left thumbstick.
Do you not grow
pretty
weary
standard.
of this? I assure you.
Crimson Desert said, "Fuck that. We're gonna fuck it all up and make people get all confused." And I don't know who the hell was in control of the controller layouts. That's one of the most unintuitive things I've ever seen in my life. Stop repeating this. Must be an arrangement we can come to.
You are the one with the power to change this, either by turning around or dying.
I don't want to die.
This is turning into a most exhilarating exercise.
Well, thanks for that, Harley chick, but I missed that, by the way, a few minutes ago.
Let us be done with this already.
You know what I keep forgetting to do, guys? I keep forgetting to
here have ensured our
adding
resilience.
audio cues
We endure because it has been ordered
to the
of us.
stream elements. So thank you for
House
the
Baron's return to greatness
guild membership at the
begins
captain
with the
level,
work done
nonetheless.
here. And until that time comes, we will keep it safe.
Thank you. Yes, they have done a great job of listening to the community with this game. and continuing to make the game even better and better. Pretty awesome. Free lanes is a pretty awesome update. Gray says it's still better than keyboard control, at least in terms of my hands not dying. That's right. That's right. You restarted your playthrough on your PlayStation. The vortex announced what Aneska took with him. I need one.
They are not yours to have.
I still have so much to learn about our galaxy. Flowers included.
Oh, you're not gonna die, girlfriend. Oh shit, my health! My health! I'm so used to being like OP.
Warning. Power grid destabilized. Containment fields failing. Backup systems risk overload. Consider manual shutdown at the earliest convenience.
Energy anomaly. Well. Oh no! Oh no! By the way, kids, those are what you call energy anomalies. I gotta figure that. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do next. Energy anomalies. Bad shit happening. Retrieve a vortex. Oh. Gimme, gimme, gimme!
No! You utter fool! Do you have any idea what you have done?
Harley Chick coming in with 5 gifted memberships over on YouTube. Thank you for that. And for those of you who are new channel members, don't forget to check out the channel member videos on YouTube. Serpent's Embrace. I've served the Great Serpent as I was ordered.
Is that what you think? Those interlocks power our pods. You have killed Bethesda. What is more, you have disrupted the flow of power within the dam. You are one step from dooming those farmers on the surface. All right, hero. You have proven yourself a commendable opponent. But now, you have a choice to make. If you can remove the remaining interlock, you will have bested us. But you will ruin the lives of those above us. Or we can continue this contest of wills and see which of us is stronger. The choice is yours.
Or you could just let me walk out. We don't have to keep doing this.
But we do. My dedication to the Great Serpent demands my obedience to his speaker's orders.
Alright, so the quest says remove the animated like or just exit the dam. Well, I don't want to... I don't want to hurt the people up top, so let's just see if we can get out of here. This says, find a way to open the door. don't really remember what I'm supposed to do here, to be honest with you, on how to get out of here. Let's go look something up here. Huh. So I don't think I actually need to do anything right here in particular. But I do gotta figure out how to get the fuck out of here. I don't know why it keeps pointing me back to that thing. I think I just have to basically...
I'd love to learn the science behind your powers.
just go back this way and try to find a way out. This is where I'm going to get completely lost as they're shooting at me. And dealing with this crap. I can't see anything with that stuff. Oh, god damn it. So annoying. Get out of the way! I don't remember where I'm going from here. Where are we? Hang on. Get out of my way. Still no map. Oh shit, I am like out of rounds on this gun. I didn't think that was gonna ever happen. I had like 2,000 rounds at one point. That's not good. We're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, I'm like out of ammo. Bye-bye. Does that count? Yeah, I burned up like 2,000 rounds of ammo on that. I did not mean to throw an ammo thing. Good thing I didn't hit anybody with that. Well, since I've burned all my ammo with that, I can go back over to using this bad boy, I guess. Fall below health 20 times and fully heal? Oh. What one was that? Oh. Definitely tank rank 3 of that.
We've been making several adjustments since we gained access to the power grid. I am old and my
surprise grenade tosses are fun.
I know the face of
Until you
success when I see
accidentally
it.
hit somebody.
Your lead from House Dulv paid off.
What's up? What's up, Frodo? You're still not feeling good. Come here. Do you need to go out? He wants to go out. ¿Quieres que yo ya hacerlo? Okay. ¿Tú vas a hacerlo? Okay. No olvides la blanca. I'll be right back, everybody.
You seem fine, and yet you say nothing.
Alright. What would I most like to see after the April 7th changes? Nothing. Like, I'm very happy with what they're bringing down the pipeline. Extremely excited for April 4th. April 7th, sorry. April 4th. I don't know why I keep saying April 4th. What's happening on April 4th that my brain keeps going to that date? I can't remember.
You seem fine, and yet you say nothing.
I already played Crimson Desert today. Sit down and shut up, Acolas. We're playing Starfield now. If you don't want to watch me play Starfield, don't watch me play Starfield. You'll know when I'm playing more Crimson Desert because the stream will say Renfail plays Crimson Desert, and you'll be able to see the category as Crimson Desert. But clearly we're playing Starfield, and you bitching about me not playing the game that you want me to play doesn't do anything other than potentially get you banned if you're going to be a whiny little bitch about it. So sit down, shut up, enjoy the show, because we're playing Starfield right now.
I have heard of such a thing. Recently, in fact, just before the accident. That is apparently not a coincidence. We do not need it for the device, but if this accounts for some of the leaps in progress in the Citadel, you may wish to hold on to it.
What do you mean we didn't
need
need it?
Devoted my life to science.
I just went down there.
There is an occasional
sacrificed 2,000 rounds of ammo, and now you tell me that we don't need the thing that I went and got? What the hell, bro?
Still to come.
What the hell?
Your timing is excellent, in fact. I believe we are ready to proceed.
Why would they give us space station building and the ability to pilot mechs when they gave us 500 other things? I mean, mechs are not integral to anything that we've seen so far.
Preparations.
They are giving us an asteroid base,
creating the necessary connections.
Yeah, I would imagine that outpost building, like
done.
space station building, might be something they do in the future.
Vindicator.
But I don't ever see them
Will
bringing
you do
mechs
us
to
the
the
honor?
game. Yeah, I don't see them doing that considering they already have power armor in Fallout, so I don't see them doing that a second time. Alright, let's see what happens.
All personnel to stations. Clear the platform.
Activating power grid interlink.
Powering grav drive.
Field projector, standing by.
Oh.
Extending stabilizers.
Oh. Here we go, kids. Easy, beep, beep, boom.
fully charged.
All stations reporting.
Right. Mechs are
Ready to
outlawed.
proceed with targeting.
Where's the mech gonna fit? Oh, I need to aim it? Stubb said mechs being banned is a big part of the lore anyway after the Colony Wars, right?
Targeting system engaged.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for them to add mechs. I didn't even think about the lore. I forgot all about that fact that they're banned.
Calibrating lens array.
Adjusting counterweights.
Locking axial tilt. Device is in position.
It's time. On your mark.
Here we go, kids. Push the red button.
Fire.
His fangs shall pierce the shell of the world.
Focus.
Beam on target.
Compensating
Power
for
drive, saving
recoil.
capacity.
It is working. Steady.
Attempting to stabilize
Detecting
things.
graviton flux.
Fluctuations in the grav field.
Hold. Hold. We cannot fail the speaker now.
Rerouting power.
Burning out.
Enough. Shut it down.
Cutting power.
Oh, are you waking up, Smeagol?
Grav drive cycling down.
What's up, buddy?
Turning to 0 point.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Retracting stabilizers.
Shutdown complete.
Clear.
That is one of the funnest parts
Well
about this
done,
game.
all.
Sweet Pea says I've played thousands of hours of Starfield and just found a POI I've never
done
done, which
all
is
we
crazy.
I
Yep.
am sure the council is waiting.
Come here, buddy. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi to everybody. Oh, who's your big baby? Who's your big baby? Oh, who's your big baby? You're not awake yet.
I wish we had known about this research. Perhaps we could have benefited more from it.
Use your big baby. You ready to go get dinner? It is time for dinner, isn't it? Yeah. It's like 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. You ready? Ready? 3:40. What's up? Oh, you're gonna sit on the arm of Daddy's chair. That's right. Ren in the Starfield. We're gonna take 5, everybody. I'm gonna go feed my cats. Touch some grass.
Now
just at
that
the
our
same
calculations have been fine-tuned, I am even more confident in
Be
our
back
chances of
momentarily.
success.
Yes, yes, I'm going to the door. I heard you. Come on.
It is unfortunate. NASCO's research team rejected Sahima's theories. pray the interlock proves useful once inside the scaled citadel. The interlock won't aid in completing the morning device, but at least we may still benefit in some way. Power grid access has made all the difference. To think Viktor would have denied something so essential.
Alright. Let's see. Was that an apple and eating NPC that wandered in? It was indeed. How many cats do we have? We have 6 cats. Yeah, Bethesda's got a big fan base everywhere, so it was only a matter of time before it came to the PS5. All right.
I was not certain this would work, but it seems the serpent has blessed us.
You have always lacked faith, Dulv.
One could argue that faith got us into this mess in the first place.
Yes, that's so very
Enough.
true.
It is time for action, not bickering.
Agreed. We must secure the citadel. Send in everyone.
Are you mad? We have no idea how stable this is. No idea what is happening inside.
I like how I have a soldier option. It's like direct assault. No. Yeah, probably. Yeah, not a horrible, not a huge amount of time, Allie. Maybe like another 30 minutes at most, probably. Because we're at the tail end. I already did a big stream this morning. I need to get some other stuff done tonight. I gotta help give the cats their medication at 6. It's about 4 o'clock now, and I'd like to take a break here in a bit. So I'll probably play for like another 30 minutes most, and then I'll take a break. Alright. Didn't you have a plan for once the device worked? How about, you know what? Let's just go with soldier.
I disagree. Committing a large force is impossible. There have been reports of increased zealot activity, no doubt in response to what we have been doing here.
It would be unwise to leave Dazra even more vulnerable than it already is.
And, to be candid, we have no idea what will happen to anyone entering the citadel. We must minimize the potential risk.
I see where this is going.
It is only fitting that it should be you.
Really? I do not doubt our newest member's conviction, but...
What else can we do? He is the only one who can communicate with Anasco. Save as much as you can. Save it all, if possible, but the Speaker must be your priority. Do whatever it takes to bring Anasco back to us.
I'll be right back.
I pray it will be so. May the serpent guide you on your path. We will speak again soon, I hope. Please, hurry. We have no idea how long this will last. We place our faith in you.
Yes, I know you do. I'm busy responding to some trolls over on Twitter X. Give me a second.
I know you will succeed.
All must serve. I just did a copy and paste response to 10 different people on Twitter X. Rage baiting. My copy paste response, conversation so far over your head you couldn't even understand it. I just hit 10 of them right in a row, and you watch. It's going to cause them to have absolute apoplectic, I must be right on the internet, and they're going to come back and spam a whole bunch of more shit in my Twitter X and push my content higher up in the algorithm and get me more fans and followers and bring more people to watch my videos. God, people are so easy to manipulate. That I still go back to the Emmerich Voss from Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. There is nothing easier to manipulate than an insecure male. Yep, the boost engaging meltdown from the trolls. No, he told me I was wrong! Alright, I'm gonna go for a little trip here.
No. Not again. Great Serpent, why can I not leave this place? More than a few steps and I'm lost in darkness. Please, release me.
Well, you done fucked up, man. You messed up with a whole bunch of people, and now you're suffering the consequences, buddy. Sucks to be you. Oh, I don't know that I'm gonna make it. I don't think I've ever tried to come up here before. As Darth Vader said, all too easy. That's so true. Oh my god, that's so true. All too easy. Oh my goodness. That's so true. Oh no! That one hurt. Or potentially hurt. All too easy. We will eventually get there, kids. 200 button presses later. Oh no! I ran out. Did I sprain my ankle? I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I can remember I'm out of ammo on the main gun though, so. Oh, I probably should have grabbed Barrett to see if he's got any additional dialogue here. Can I fast travel to this location? I can. Let me go grab... Oh, except Barrett's not on the ship. Let me Google this. See if Barrett has any additional. I know he did at the beginning. Hang on, I'm on Reddit. I don't see that he has any specifically unique dialogue here. I think we're okay. I'll just take her with me.
You're really here. Oh, I feared what I saw. That connection we made was yet another vision. This is real, is it not? I knew the serpent would deliver me from this nightmare, that there must be some way out. Every time I have attempted to leave this place, I find myself lost, wandering, unable to see. There is nothing out there. Tell me, what of Dazra? The people of House Varun? I have had terrible visions, a dreadful sense of loss.
Whatever you did here has ruined everything.
I saw things. Figments of guilt, I had hoped. But in my heart, I knew them to be reality. You must believe me. We meant none of this. All of the research, the calculations. We thought we could contain it. I only ever wanted to help. To improve, to elevate House Varun.
Let's just focus on shutting the whole thing down.
Shut it down? No, we cannot do that. The chain reaction that started, it is self-sustaining. We tried everything. We had hoped we could complete the experiment, but then the vortex interlock burned out. You have one, don't you? I can feel the power from here. Then the serpent truly has sent you to us. I wish I could guarantee your safety, but I am graced by the serpent and have retained my faculties. So many of my people were not as fortunate. You will have no choice but to deal with them.
I already have someone raging in my Twitter post. He left 3 comments immediately.
If we wish to see this through.
All too easy. Oh god. You took an idiot, Span. You don't know what yellow paint actually is. Ah!
Brothers, I call upon
Man, just let me loot the chests. I'm not in the mood to pick locks right now.
You're mine now. You will all be made penitent.
penitent man shall pass. Are there any magazines to pick up? Just take the fuse, please. Explosive refined rattler. You know what'd be really cool in this game, which I hope they add one day, is the ability to dual wield pistols. That would be cool, like dual wielding pistols. That could be fun. When I last played Unity, Gabe says, last played Starfield with the Unity, but kept saves before and after when we go back. Unity. Pick up your Unity save and go forward from there. Why not? You've got all your skill points. Unless you absolutely want to start over from scratch. But you're essentially starting over from scratch once you're through the Unity anyway.
Security
But you get to keep
lockdown.
all of your skill points and everything, so... If you're in a new universe, you might as well explore that new universe as a Starborn. Keep all your skill points. You can start playing now, and you'll be able to start stockpiling all those advanced weapons and everything in advance of the X-Tech that's dropping with the Free Lanes update. And then you can start modding everything for your new playthrough. That's not the right way, apparently. Other than this is probably... oh. Guess we're okay. Alright, magazines, any books? What the hell? Is there another turret? No, you can't take, as it stands right now, you cannot take anything through the Unity. You will be able to take things through the Unity in the new update.
Vortex. Vortex. The beast is now
Okay.
Overrun. Lockdown.
Oh, you fucker.
Damage. All systems initiated. Damage. System. Plus
They shut the door on me. Open it back up! It's alright. Lots of free loot from the robots. Thank you. Favorite gun? The one we just got from the new Trackers Alliance, which is this bad boy right here. Crowd control. However, I am out of ammo for it. But this bad boy right here, check this shit out. This is one of the new weapons. And by the way, with the new update that's coming, you're going to be able to update this to exotic tier. And I'll be able to further refine and pick the elements that I want, get explosive rounds on it, add a bunch of skins to it, and then take it through the Unity with me. Aha! Yeah, but this new legendary mag shear that we got. This is from the I can't remember which mission this is from, but we got this during the Trackers Alliance missions that we just ran. Such a cool weapon, but it sucks the ammo. Like, it's got a 75 round mag, but it's just like, listen to this, empty. Just so good. This shotgun's pretty good too, though. But that one's by far my favorite. The second favorite is the Wolf Fang, which is this bad boy, which is a shattered space weapon.
As I said, a new vortex interlock is needed. The reactor must be stabilized before we can proceed. We did not anticipate that we might have erred in our recreation of the vortex interlock, or that we could overload it.
Alright, here we go. Right.
Finally, it is time.
Yeah, time to take you out.
Come, see what you have helped to save.
Give me a second, make sure there's no magazines in here.
With all that has gone wrong, all we have sacrificed, I confess I had lost hope. I grew up hearing stories of my grandfather's communion with the Great Serpent, the immense responsibility he was given to create and guide House Vaeric. By the time I became Speaker and inherited that responsibility, so much had changed. The once proud glory of House Vaeric was diminished. We had lost our way, and I alone could not discern a path forward. I required the Great Serpent's guidance once more. So, I set out to find him.
A little arrogant to think you could demand an audience with the Great Serpent.
Perhaps. But were that true, were he to judge me for it, I could accept that. It would have been worth it, all the same. Perhaps that judgment still awaits me, for thus far I have not seen his glory in person. I learned that my grandfather had attempted something similar. I found reassurance in that idea that he, too, sought additional instruction from the Serpent. And over time, I began
still
to see that the
number
Great
one in the
Serpent
PS5
had
pre-order
indeed
store
left
for
a
like
path
5-6
me,
days in a row now.
hidden amongst the
Ever since it got announced. It's been the number one pre-order since the premium edition, mind you. Number one pre-order on the PS Plus PlayStation Store for a week now. Every single day.
Refined. Directed.
When was it announced? Can't remember now. The 17th or something like that? 14th? I think it was the 17th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row now. Something like that.
No. An unfortunate consequence of simple beings grappling with divine power. A mistake that will not be repeated, I assure you. Utilizing the vortex energy, we have learned that we can create powerful warriors, capable of teleporting vast distances in an instant. The brave volunteers in this room await the chance to be the first wave of soldiers.
Turn it off.
Loyal to the Great Serpent and our cause.
Khan!
House Varun can project force on a scale unimaginable in the history of the human race. Tinan Varun's mandate can be fulfilled. The Serpent's crusade can begin anew. Despite all that has happened, their life support system has remained stable. Just one more sign from the Great Serpent that we are following his will. And now, the glorious honor falls to you, my faithful servant. Activate the pods. Carry out the Serpent's will, and begin House Varun's triumph!
You are a psychopath. Release the Phantoms. Terminate pod life support. Actually, you know what? Can I... I'm gonna do a quick save here. Can you talk him out of it?
Please. I have waited so long for this.
Why do you want to
Just
restart the Serpent
activate
Crusade?
What other choice do we have? The heathens and heretics loathe our very existence already.
They're not heathens or heretics.
By finishing what Tinan Varun.
Yeah, this guy's a psychopath.
Ever again.
You'll throw away years of peace.
Peace?
Yeah, so he's definitely crazy. I am not evil. So guess what, Khan? Say goodbye to your super soldiers.
What have you done? You've killed them all! You think you can override the will of the Great Serpent? You pledged yourself to House Varun, but you are like all the rest. Weak of will, short of sight, a betrayer.
A betrayer!
And in the end, you have changed nothing! There will always be one more willing to serve, and once I have restored the Citadel, I will find them and send them out into the settled systems.
Intruders in level. Emergent.
Zealots! Of course they would attempt to poison this, as they do all things.
They will not stop me. The work will be completed now! Come then, all of you! Ascend the citadel, or squabble amongst yourselves. I will await you at the pinnacle.
Oh, look, a boss mob who runs. Not gonna lie, I get so sick of that shit. Like, I was so pissed today when I beat that encounter in Crimson Desert. The Reed Devil, and then he fucking ran. And it's like, god damn it. There is nothing worse. I think the worst offender I've seen of that is Gosegote, and like the big bad boss ran like, I don't know, 6-7 times. Like I had to keep chasing him down. It's like, just take it like a man. Or a badass woman, I don't care. Just take it! Don't run like a little bitch! Acting like a YouTube TikTok troll. Running off like a little bitch. I kind of like their spacesuits. I am going to take those just for the looksies. You guys can fight amongst yourselves. Not my monkey, not my circus. Yeah, if you take the time, this is one of those areas, I've already ran this before, so I don't feel compelled to do it. But if you take the time, there's some awesome level design. I'm just like on my way powering through this right now. So I'm not compelled to sit here and see it all again. It is a massive citadel. I mean, this is like part of the main city, so it makes sense. Hang on, I lost my waypoint.
Cover me! I need to reload!
I think it's this door right here, it looks like. Oh, I need an ID card. Thank you very much.
Circuit error. Processors failure.
Alright, I don't remember what we have to do here. I remember there being something
served
here
your
that we have
part
to
in the
do.
Serpent's plan. Neither you nor the Zealots will disrupt our achievement now. The gate will cycle one more time, shifting the citadel into the vortex.
Into the vortex.
You and those bothersome Zealots trapped inside will be cast into the void forever.
Why aren't you playing Crimson Desert, the
And
walking
I will
sim?
carry on the crusade myself.
What's up, JK? Oh yeah, we've had plenty of people doing that today. To shut this down before you hurt anybody
It cannot
else.
be stopped. It cannot be shut down. It, like the great serpent himself, is inevitable.
All too easy. Shit, I'm not hitting him from here. Get out of the way, girl. Did he just run?
I am the serpent's chosen. I cannot hurt these heads.
Oh, yes you can, and yes you are. Shit, what am I supposed to do here? Hang on, I'm supposed to do something.
Defend the gate.
Fuck, my boost is down. Overload the vortex. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Hang on. I remember there being something I have to do here. I gotta get up. Oh, you have to open these things. I remember this now. Oh shit, my health! Oh, he got me. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I knew there was something I had to do up here. My brain was tickling me, going, I think there's something that you have to do on this particular level. That's what it was. You have to destroy the nodes. So I need to get up high right away.
Neither you nor them.
Yeah. Talk, blah, 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 blah.
It cannot be.
I think I can. I don't remember. Oh shit, we got these things. Yeah, we can't get to it yet. Oh, they didn't get you. You're fine. Where is he at? Okay.
I am the serpent's chosen. I cannot be defeated.
Oh, I switched weapons. This one has explosive rounds. Alright, hold up. Shit! Where's this one at? This thing takes forever to reload. Okay, those aren't very effective weapons against those. Where's this one? Okay, there's one more. Get out of the mode. What am I doing? Stop! Stop! Alright, we got one more to go. Hang on, I don't know where this one is that I need to shoot at. Did I get it?
You utter fool! What have you done?
Escape the citadel. Fuck. Where do I escape? Where do I go? Where was the door? I don't remember where the door was. Oh no.
Shall not escape.
Oh fuck! How do I get over there? Just keep going this way. Excuse me. Run! I mean, dogs are okay. I like cats way more than dogs. My wife would like a dog. We may get a dog eventually. Oh shit, I got turned around. Alright, we have escaped. But Bethesda doesn't make good stories. You never played this DLC?
Slowly.
It's good DLC, John.
You have been through a lot. I cannot believe it. The citadel is
By the way, there's
there.
way more than just this
No
storyline.
sign
I
of
skipped all the side content for this run through. I didn't want to do it all because
You
I just
brought
wanted to
us
see the main story and
no
refresh my
scrap
memory.
of hope for the future.
Fine, thanks for asking.
I do not wish to suggest that I do not care.
I would do more than suggest. You are inconsequential compared to the speaker. Why are you standing here instead of in Asco?
Nazca brought this on himself. He cared more about his experiment than all of you.
Then truly, we are lost. Without Inasco, There is no speaker. There is no way forward.
Perhaps. Or perhaps we acknowledge a simple truth. We are currently the government. We decide what happens from here.
You would dare speak of treason? Heresy!
I speak of survival.
Please, calm down, both of you.
This is not a time to be calm or sit idly by.
That's right.
This is a time for action. We, the three of us, are the High Council. All of House Va'ruun looks to us for guidance. We should provide it.
You're gonna need a new speaker.
Indeed, we will. So we should name one. Right
Oh,
now.
I forgot about this part.
That is not within our power.
But Lovek, it can be. We can decide that right here, right now. We can carve a path forward for House Va'ruun. Or else, we can sit by and watch all that we have built crumble around us.
And what assurance do I have that the two of you are not just looking to usurp power for yourselves?
Then we let the Vindicator decide. And we have a herald here as witness.
Oh. Can I name myself a speaker? I don't think any of you are fit to lead. I think House Va'ruun is dead and should remain so.
Surely you cannot mean this. House Va'ruun's survival is paramount. To say such a thing is heresy. You would brand yourself a traitor. This is a result of your escape, yes? You hit your head. You do not mean what you just said.
I'm serious. I've had it with all of you.
Then decisions about our future no longer concern you. Out of respect for all you have done for us, you will be allowed to leave the city. But after that, you are an enemy of House Va'ruun and will be killed on sight. Go then. Go back to the world.
I did not anticipate that.
And share their fate when the shrouding comes. For it will come.
So they're yeeting me out. And I lost Sahima as a companion. I did not anticipate that. I don't like that outcome, damn it. No thank you. No thank you. I don't know. Y'all are crazy. Well then get the fuck out. I can't believe I lost her as a companion as well. She's like, no. I wonder if I can become the speaker. They give me the option, but I don't know if I've actually done that before. I remember choosing one of the houses when I did this. And then I chose a different one. Yeah, I think it completely locks because all the quests failed, Allie. I don't know if you saw up on the top left. All the quests were failing. Like, all of the side quests that I had saved in my inventory were failing. So I think it locks you out. Oh, there's a whole bunch of other quests that I hadn't even picked up either. I'm going to try the speaker option because I've never seen that before.
Slowly, slowly. You have been through a lot. I cannot believe the citadel is gone.
Fine, thanks for asking.
I do not.
I would do more than... Then truly, we are lost.
Perhaps.
You would dare speak of...
I speak of...
Please.
This is not a time to be... We, the... Indeed, we will. So we should...
That is not with...
But Lovek...
And what assurance do...
Then we let the Vindicate... And we have a herald here.
I named myself.
An amusing thought, but... No. Try again.
Aw, come on now. So you have to choose one of the houses. Yeah. I don't know here. Let me see here. Depending on preferred action. Moderate, rebuilding commerce and decline the crusade. House Dulv is, I think, the best option, because they're focused on rebuilding and they'll decline the crusade.
There, then so it shall be. House Va'ruun moves forward from this crisis and continues to serve the Great Serpent.
The Great Serpent.
All must serve. Before you adjourn, is there not one matter more to address?
I do not understand.
I will accept tribute. Thank you very much.
To the matter of the Serpent's crusade, of course. The Vindicator knows of what I speak.
I don't understand. The crusade was ages ago. What does that have to do with any of this?
Explain the meaning of this at once.
It was delusional. Nazca wasn't in his right mind.
Perhaps he was not, but he did say it. The Speaker of House Va'ruun said the crusade should begin again?
The Speaker's word is final. It always has been. There is nothing more to discuss. If the Speaker calls for crusade, then we answer.
I can assure you all that he did indeed believe in it.
Then House Vethol agrees. The crusade begins. What does House Dulv say?
I have no wish to defy the Speaker, but he is no longer here. The Va'ruun people need time. House Dulv declines.
No, I should have expected as much. And what does House Kadik say?
Both of my colleagues have made valid points. The matter is complicated. I believe that for the moment, House Kadik abstains.
So, one vote for, one against. And what about you? Should we take up the sword and fight for House Va'ruun?
Hell no. I'm against the crusade.
So be it.
And with all of this out of the way, we will take our leave.
That's right. Now I'm going to come colonize you.
The home, of course, is yours.
Thank you.
Know that House Va'ruun is...
So I got a house. And I think I can finally go use...
You have served House Va'ruun well.
So this is the apartment that we
Your
get.
life, your purpose has been forever changed.
We could decorate it. But also, most importantly, can I please use the vendor now? I can't remember when you get access to this damn Keep Armory lady. It has been #1 in the PlayStation Store as a pre-order ever since it got announced. Well, not #1 since it was announced. #1 since Crimson Desert actually went live. It was #2 after Crimson Desert, and then Crimson Desert launched, and now it's #1.
Look who it is. Dazra's vet. You must have friends in high place.
Yay, yay. Let me see what you got.
Of course I do. Feel free to buy them all.
All right, girlfriend. What you got? No legendaries. Aww. Well, an advanced negotiator. I'm good with the weapons I got. Cool. Well, let's wrap on Shattered Space, everybody. Now I've got other stuff to go play around with in Starfield as we work our way towards the April 7th launch on the PS5. We're probably going to be taking a break from Starfield for the next few days because we've been going hard and heavy for the last few days to get through the Trackers Alliance and stuff. These are going to be airing in episodic orders on YouTube, but we do need to get back to Greedfall 2. So I'm going to be balancing Crimson Desert with Greedfall 2 over the next few days just to get some more hours on Greedfall 2. But I will be continuing to play Starfield leading up to the PS5 launch, but just not. I've done every day for like 4 or 5 days in a row now just to see all the new stuff and finish Shattered Space. But expect me to be doing other things for the next few days, and then we'll come back to Starfield end of next week, middle to end of next week. I've also still have not watched the most recent episode. I gotta watch the season finale of Starfleet Academy. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Depends on how Chris feels and what we're doing tonight. I know we gotta give Cats meds in about an hour. So I'm out. Thanks for hanging out today. We'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early for Crimson Desert. First thing in the morning at our 5 a.m. start time, as always. And thanks for hanging out. We've had a great time. We had a bunch of new subscriptions and renewals. I think it was, who was it earlier? Charlie came in. Harley Chick, that's what it was. Renewed as a guild captain and then dropped 5 gifted subs and everybody over on YouTube. So for those of you who got new gifted subs, don't forget to check out the member-only videos. Are they're up. I'm going to be making a whole shitload of new guides when it drops on the PS5. We were talking about that earlier. That's the whole point of playing again on the PS5, is I get a chance to now make a whole bunch of new Starfield guides for the PS5, including a bunch of stuff related to like free lanes and stuff that I've never created before because it's new content for me alongside everybody else. So yes, there will be a whole bunch of new guides coming out once I start playing in April. So stay tuned for that, everybody. In the meantime, stay safe, happy gaming, have a great rest of your Sunday.